So it does feel like it's been a little while since my last video, but I thought it'd be a really good opportunity tonight to share with you a few of my feelings about how things are going so far with this kind of not necessarily weight loss journey, but with this whole change of what I'm eating, change of what I'm doing, and some of the additions that I've brought into my kind of daily routine. So if you remember from the last video, I'm trying to adopt more of a plant-based diet and try and cut out some of the things that I just generally don't make me feel very good. Now, a couple of things have perhaps not gone to plan. So I've not been able to be as physically, give as much sort of physical exertion as I thought I would. Work has been pretty horrendous for a couple of weeks. There's been so much going on that time just hasn't allowed for it, which is why it's been quite a long time since my last video. But I do feel a lot better inside. I feel like I'm generally feeling healthier on the inside. I don't feel as full of aches and pains, and my mood feels really different as well. I was finding for quite a while that I was getting really easily anxious and fidgety and frustrated, and I almost felt borderline angry, which I'm a calm person, I just don't ever get that way. But having changed my diet, incorporating more of that plant-based idea into my life, I feel really a lot better on the inside. Now, I haven't gone full vegan, haven't gone vegetarian. It's not something that I'm seeing as like a religion as such, if you look at it from that point of view, but I am really starting to see how some of these ideas, when adopted, can make a big difference to the way that you are feeling in your day to day. Now, one of the things I was really struggling with was trying to have a bit more clarity of thought. I was really struggling to think straight, to kind of act without feeling wound up, and I think these changes have really helped and been instrumental in making me feel like I can get past these little blocks. Now, the biggest addition has been my onnor Instant Genius coffee. I think I've been using this more so than the Ground Genius because it is so convenient. It means I can keep one of these at home, so I can make a coffee in the morning really quickly, and I can make one during the day while I'm at work, so I keep a pouch there as well. Now, I'm not putting my clarity of thought entirely down to this, because a lot of it is down to that new change in lifestyle with my diet, but this is definitely helping me get along the way, which I'm really pleased about. I've always been a fan of this anyway, but I'm definitely finding that using it on a consistent long-term basis, it's making a big difference. Not only that, I have also dropped about 1/2 stone in the last 2 and a bit weeks. And that's without really going out of my way to do any exercise, because the gym's only reopened here in Wales about 3 or 4 days ago. So I've not really done a lot of physical activity, but I'm finding that I'm really trying to make more of a go of sticking to my guns with the diet side of it at the very least. But what I am noticing is that I'm going to sleep at night and I'm actually sleeping through the night. I'm not waking up, I'm not constantly turning over. I'm waking up first thing in the morning feeling less groggy, less kind of exhausted. I almost feel like awake, ready to go, which is fantastic. But my energy levels are more consistent throughout the day as well. So maybe it is the change in the blood sugars as a result of eating better, but I'm not getting to the early afternoon and crashing and feeling horrendous. What I have noticed though, so over the weekend we did have some friends down, which was really good, but I did have an ice cream, and having not had an ice cream for a couple of weeks, you really notice it, and it does make you feel just really groggy. So I'm really excited that it's making such a change. Now, I am going to keep this going for the rest of the month, but to be honest, I'm sort of feeling like I'm going to keep this going more into the long term, because I'm feeling fuller. I'm not thinking about food all the time, but I am feeling like I'm in control of my eating habits again. And luckily Natty's been a massive support and has been really helping me with the diet and cooking some amazing meals for me. But I'm also learning how to cook different things as well. And one of my favourite things that I've been utilising recently is actually an Instant Genius latte. So a scoopful of this in with a couple of ice cubes and a glass of oat milk is absolutely divine, and it's been really good when it's been as warm as it has been. So I thought I'd just give you a super quick update, only for a couple of minutes today, but I hope you're all keeping well and you're staying safe, and that you're finding that now there is a bit more freedom around again, that you're able to go about your daily routine with a little bit more normality. But I'm looking forward to updating you all again in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully sooner if time does allow, but I'll speak to you all then. Stay safe and take care. Bye.